Hey guys, Dean here from Big Dog Builds. You've seen some of the sneak peeks of this CHEV behind me. We've had the awesome looking one here yet to hit YouTube. Another amazing 4-inch lifted CHEVs on 37s. We'll give you a full rundown of Kyle's one behind me now. We're starting off with this CHEV 4-inch Cognito Elite kit. So this is with the Elka 2.5 remote res adjustable shocks. The beauty with these kits is having that adjustability and the good 2.5-inch shocky. The torsion setup on the front of these trucks is quite rough. Swapping out the factory suspension for a lift kit like this one will definitely improve the ride. Having the extra height on this one in the NB2 truck category allows us to go that little bit higher. This is the cross member drop. It's got the high clearance torsion setup, the Elka 2.5 shocks with the Cognito upper control arms. This is the 4-inch kit, which is the start of the cross member drop kits. You've got your 2 to 3-inch kits, which doesn't require all the extra trimming and components that these kits offer. But if you are wanting to run 37s, we recommend starting off with this 4-inch Elite lift kit from Cognito. Massive 37-inch tyres on this one, Mickey Thompson Baja Bosses. Kyle's gone with some awesome looking Black Rhino rims. So massive combo here. I think Kyle's needing to run some flares on this one. We'll see if that happens shortly. A few more external additions that we've done to this one is a simple chrome delete, so the Duramax badge on the bonnet. We've got the painted Cat 6 indicators that we do in-house here at Big Dog. And then we've got the, it's one already being the night edition, it's got the 2500 HD in black. It has been to slick as. You can see how good the paintwork looks on this. It's had the gloss paint protection film over the entire vehicle. Even the mirrors are covered. The black models from Chevy don't have the black in between the pillars here, so the textured surfaces obviously don't get wrapped, door handles don't get wrapped, and the limitation is once you hit that bottom part of the sill. But the rest of the vehicle, having that paint protection film, if you are going to get some scratches down the side, it's got that self-healing properties, and it's definitely the best protection for the vehicle. So you can see the AMP Research electric side steps on this one. Nice courtesy LED lights on the bottom here as well. These are super simple to get in and out of the vehicle, makes access nice and simple. And we've gone and replaced the big ugly original bed steps for the nice US version here. So you've got the bed steps there. The rear end of the suspension being the 4-inch L kit, it's got the blocks under the leaves. We've then installed the triple bellow airbags, and this one has got a brand new install here for Big Dog, which is the ARB compressor on a bracket up underneath. Because it has got 37-inch tyres, we can't run the factory spare underneath. We've utilised the room just in front of the spare wheel actually for the ARB twin compressor. We've got the Airbag Man pressure control module in here, and inside the cab you can go compressor on, off. It's got the nice looking digital gauge, and then you got your momentary switches for up and down air pressure control for left and right airbag. So this is a great air on board setup. It's also got the air outlet on the rear bumper as well as under the front bumper. So this, the two bumpers on this one, swinging around to the back is the ADD bumper. This is pretty cool looking bar. We don't really do the rear bumpers too much here. This one looks cool. It's got the aftermarket LED lights that are tapped in to where GMSV do their courtesy backup lights. We've also got and installed the grey Anderson plug to the front with the 50 amp ignition relay, the red Anderson direct to battery with 20 amp fuse on that one, so you could run a solar power in if you wanted to. And then you've got your original 12-pin plug from GMSV there as well. I think Kyle's going to be running a Jenny hitch shortly, but this one's just a factory hitch at the moment. We've gone and installed the Retrax electric tonneau cover for the tub. If I don't have keys on me. Hold that thought. So in the rear of this one, having the electric tonneau cover, we've got nice simple power up under the left-hand side here. We've got dual USB, a cigarette lighter there as well, or accessory plug. Got two Anderson plug greys, so this is for two different fridges that'll be running in the canopy. And there's also a red Anderson plug in there as well. If you wanted a full-time solar solution, you could add a solar panel to the roof rack, run it through the Anderson plug. We've got the full onboard powerhouse setup from Big Dog Builds under the rear seat inside the cab. We'll jump in and show you this in a second, but this has got the 200 amp Revolution battery setup. It's got the fuse box. It's got the 2000 watt Enerdrive power setup as well. So these fridge Anderson plugs powered off those batteries that's underneath the rear seat. The battery will then get charged from DC-DC charge from the alternator, as well as solar input if you run a mat or a solar panel through this red Anderson plug. So nice simple setup there for the battery setup. Having a 2000 watt inverter, 200 amp good brand of lithium battery is going to give you enough power to run coffee machines, induction cookers, fridges full time, and pretty much any other 12 volt accessory you're chasing. So Chevski's looking great. We'll swing around to the front of this one. It's got the ADD bar from the USA. It's got the stealth LED light bar in the front of this one. It's got the carbon 15K winch in there as well. We've gone and mounted the second port, so it's got the digital or wireless remote controller there. Can plug in if needed, and it's got a pretty cool looking DRL feature in the light bar there. The light bar, the rear power, everything's run through the Switchpro switching unit as well. So this is the most popular, as we've said in all of our videos. Switchpro SP9100 switching unit is really neat option. This one here simply got nice Velcro behind the flexi plate there. Pop that one off if you're going to hit the off-road tracks. Pop the bonnet open, turn on the isolator for your winch controller if you think you're going to need it. You got your fair lead tucked under there nicely as well. So good recovery points on this bar. And we've also gone and snuck in and done the ARB air outlet nice and neat up under here as well. So having air on board both front and rear on the vehicle is going to allow you to run both axles at the same time. If you have something like a Morflate or Indiflate from Maxtrax, you can plug into two tyres, deflate or inflate both tyres with both air outlets. Husband can do the front, wife can do the back. We'll get the kids onto it as well. I'm sure they'll love it. If you're taking something like this up the beach, I'm sure the whole family's going to want to get involved, but this is pretty much the ultimate pack. There is a couple other little surprises on this one that we haven't done, being the full airbag man setup on the center console, as well as we've gone and snuck in a Dometic center console fridge. So I think that was the most important bit of this whole build. Kyle definitely wanted that fridge in the center console. Everything else was a bonus, I think, but this thing is looking amazing. Chevski is one of my favorite Chevs so far. 4-inch lift, 37s, center console fridge. We've got the ceramic window tint on there, a little bit of color coding from the chrome delete, front bar, rear bar, air on board, and a full powerhouse setup from Big Dog Builds under the rear seat. Can it get much better, guys? If you've got a Chevy on order, you want to get in touch today. We've got lots of spots available this year. Whole range of builds that we can offer. You've seen our 2 to 3 inch leveling kits. You've got the 4-inch being your first of your lift kits. We are offering the 6.5-inch lifts as well. If you're wanting to run 37s, you definitely need to start with this 4-inch lift. If you've got the Chevy on order, get in touch, guys. Look forward to hearing from you.